Oh, okay.
All right, so what's this story? You said Mayor Eric Adams,
I guess he
is complaining about the migrants.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are, but he's a sanctuary city, right?
Don't say you want to be a sanctuary city and then complain about the migrants.
But they had some good points. I get he needs to probably still do what he needs to do as mayor to make it try to make it happen. Because I know Chicago is talking about having these tents built and major tents because it's getting cold.
So now we have a tent city going up again.
Well, I don't know if the tent holds a bunch of people and it's not tent. It may be big tents that have divisions in it.
It's so ridiculous.
But whatever it is, they got a temporary Band-Aid solution until they get more money. I think New York mayors probably, you'll hear him talk.
He don't have room to do that.
He wants more financial because he's saying it's hurting their budget. It's hurting them. Well, they're on a lot of money.
So is this what they're talking about?
Yeah, go for it.
On The View?
Yeah.
New York story, but it really isn't because the migrant situation is a country story for the United States. And comments from New York City Mayor Eric Adams at Town Hall this week commented on how the migrant crisis is affecting the city. It's getting a lot of attention. He needs money, and he's out there asking for help. Watch.
I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City. We got a $12 billion deficit that we're going to have to cut. Every service in this city is going to be impacted. It's going to come to your neighborhoods. All of us are going to be impacted by this. I said it last year when we had 15,000. And I'm telling you now, with 110,000, the city we knew, we're about to lose.
A little dramatic, isn't it? Seems a bit dramatic.
Okay.
And the ladies just gave their input. I know Sarah did make a comment. We've been talking about the migrants and a lot of these sanctuary cities, and they said it would be really nice if we got so much land that if we can just go beyond our cities and have a plan for them to even go beyond our cities, right? Because we're crowded in the city, and like you're saying, people go. You said you a sanctuary city, take care of it. So the New York mayor is like trying to remind everybody things is going to be cut. It's going to hurt our pocketbooks. We got a deficit we need to clear up, but we still need the government to step in. One of the things that they did say, and I didn't understand, I didn't know that this was an issue. They're trying to get temporary visas for a lot of these workers, people from these 4 countries. Anna mentioned the countries that are involved in this whole migrant thing: Venezuela, Nicaragua, Cuba, and Haiti. These 4 countries, they're because you saw when he was showing images of a lot of the people in New York were a lot of the blacks from Haiti. Yeah. So they're trying to get temporary visas, I guess, for them to work.
Well, here's the problem.
And the government can do that, but they have roadblocks.
Here's the problem.
What?
When we don't have jobs, and you hear about us saying that a lot of Americans are out of work, or that and the President Biden just was presenting his little report,
that more jobs,
saying that we have jobs and everybody's working. The last thing he's going to want to do is open it up for migrants to work, and then people who are American are going to be like, we can't work.
But here's the thing: you made mention of this before. Remember, there was a season where we would see help wanted.
Right.
Fast food, help wanted. Right. Stores, help wanted. These are jobs that are not even being taken by Americans. We got our nerve to go, I don't want to work at McDonald's.
Right.
I want to work in the office.
But they're not doing that now.
Make a Burger King.
But they're not doing that anymore.
But the temporary visas, well, I know, but the temporary visas will give them jobs that nobody wants.
So I'm going to play the other side. We don't see that anymore. Which means that people now
they're starting to fill those jobs now. You're saying.
And we also see where they fill those jobs, but then they also have it where not enough people fill the jobs for what's being sold. So you go to McDonald's, like you said, and the door will be closed, and only the drive-thru will be open
because there's not enough workers coming in to work the cash register for people to come in. Why can't a temporary visa be given to one of the migrants to do that?
Because you got all these McDonald's opening up all around the country that don't even have humans. They AI driven.
Well, if it's not AI driven. And then you got a lot of places like farming and all of that where they can pick fruits and vegetables. There's a lot of
all
jobs.
of this stuff. I hear what you're saying, Mayor, whatever. Mm-hmm. You need to put people on the border. Soldiers, not what DeSantis is saying, where they shooting at people as they come across.
No.
You need to stop the number of people that are coming over that border. And if they do come over, y'all hate it when Obama did it, you gently put the whole family on a bus and you send them right back.
Sure the family was together.
Or you put even Combe over. Y'all hate him, but he was right.
He separated
you put, not that. You put sanctions on these cities or countries that they're walking through.
Right.
In other words, Mexico, you're not going to just let thousands and thousands of people walk through your country and end up at ours. In other words, for every migrant that comes over through Mexico, we're going to penalize you.
One of the comments...
See how those numbers will go down.
One of the comments was kind of along what you're saying, other than Mexico. One of the ladies on The View was saying, this is not just an American problem.
It's all over.
It's a world problem, really. And one of the ladies even was saying, why can't other countries take some of these people in? These are countries, just because they near us. Yeah. What about South America?
They don't want to. What about Canada?
What about Canada? What about Europe?
You know why? Because Canada said no. They like, I'm not doing that.
Well,
that's
I'm just saying, get a plan, world plan. This is a world thing.
Until you get
only America?
Until you get a plan, then you need to increase the border, stop people from just coming over. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, Alyssa
people don't want us to say that, but it's the truth.
Alyssa brings that up a lot because she said out of all the last 25, she said 25 years, but it could be less. No one, Republican or Democratic, has given a really good plan for the. She said the wall is a joke.
That was
you got cartel, and she said, and her and Joy got into it a little bit.
A wall is stupid.
Joy didn't want her doing a blanket statement about all the migrants coming in are part of that. What's that drug?
Oh, fentanyl.
And Alyssa was saying, no, that's not what I'm saying. Right. She's saying they are taking advantage of the borders and slipping through with the fentanyl.
And
so we need to have a plan to get these criminals coming over.
And here's the thing. People say, oh, no, people can just come over or whatever.
Land of the free.
I agree with that.
Statue of Liberty.
But what you're doing is, and people don't want to hear it, it's unfair to them. It's not safe for them because, like you said, on their journey here, they're going to be messed with. And then when you get here, it's not safe to be sleeping outside.
But the sad thing,
it's too many criminals.
But we keep hearing the back and forths. The sad thing about it, we got to think about what's happening in Haiti.
Right. They'll rather sleep here.
I'd rather sleep on the streets of New York
than to be in
Haiti. Right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't. That's.
But I don't have the answer. Yeah. I'm not being paid millions and millions of dollars to have the answer. Yeah. But we need to vote for people who do have an answer. Mm-hmm. And right now, I know for a fact Joe Biden doesn't. He's not doing anything.
If he does have the answer, we need to hear it.
Yeah, just wake up for a minute.
Tell us what's going on.
And tell us what your plan is.
Sleepy Joe.
What's the plan?
Yeah, get it together and tell us. Because we've got to hear
not
both sides.
Not giving them an app and telling them to come back in a few months.
Thank you. We need a plan. So let's do it. But that's what he talked about.